gathered at an EGM to discuss Israel.
The vote from the delegates representing Irish football was 89% in favour.
So Bohemians submitted a motion to an EGM of the FAI requesting that the FAI instruct the UEFA Executive Committee to suspend Israel from their competitions. That's the Israeli national team along with Israeli club competitions. It needed a simple majority to pass, but it was passed by overwhelming majority, 74 votes in favour, 7 against with 2 abstentions.
While Israel's war in Gaza, now recognised as a genocide by a UN commission, has prompted calls for every form of international boycott and exclusion, it's not the specific basis of the FAI motion. The 2 grounds cited are the organisation of club football in Israeli settlements in the occupied West Bank and the failure of Israel's Football Association to enforce an effective anti-racism policy.
A lot of people point to the precedent that UEFA and indeed FIFA banned Russia and Belarus from their respective competitions within 4 days of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. This has been very different, obviously. When it was raised with UEFA back in 2024, their General Secretary, Theodore Theodoridis, said that there are 2 very different situations, comparing the situation in Gaza with that in Ukraine, indicating that UEFA were not prepared to take that move to expel Israeli clubs from their competitions, and they obviously haven't done so yet.
The FAI motion is the latest intervention by an Irish body to protest Israeli participation in a series of different events. RTE has joined other European broadcasters in saying that it will not compete in next year's Eurovision Song Contest if Israel is allowed to take part.
The signatories are current and former players from Gaelic football, hurling, camogie and ladies football.
A motion is currently supported by a number of counties for the GAA to end its 30-year association with Allianz due to the insurance company's ties with Israel. And Ireland's women's basketball team fulfilled its fixture against Israel last February, though refused to shake hands prior to the game.
I think it goes to show why these decisions have to be made at an overall governing body rather than devolving the responsibility for each one on individual member associations. I think the basketball team were placed in an invidious position a couple of years ago, and that's why I think we've seen the Bohemian FC take this motion to the FAI, who will take it to UEFA and go through the official channels in that way, because I think there is a realisation that on topics like these and difficult and important questions like these, the decision ultimately rests with the governing body as a whole, rather than, as I say, devolving responsibility to individual member associations.
The FAI's vote has not gone unnoticed internationally. US Republican Senator and Trump ally